All right, let's get right into it. Today, we're going to be talking about KernelDAO, and more importantly, this huge new idea that's completely shaking up how crypto security works. It's a big one, so let's jump in. You know, it really all boils down to this one huge question. How can we make the whole crypto world like 10 times cheaper and way more efficient? I mean, seriously, how do we get there?
Well, the answer, it turns out, lies in this powerful new idea called restaking. And if you've been anywhere near crypto lately, you've heard this term. It's buzzing for a reason. It is a total game changer.
Okay, so let's actually unpack this restaking revolution. What is it, really, and why should you care? Let's get into it.
Okay, here's a super simple way to wrap your head around it. Imagine you've got this awesome, super high-tech security system for your house, right? Now, what if you could rent out that security to all your neighbors? They'd get top-tier protection without having to buy the whole expensive setup themselves, and you'd earn a little extra on the side. It's a win-win.
So in more crypto terms, what we're talking about is shared security. It means you can take an asset that's already being used to secure a big network like Ethereum and then reuse it to secure other new apps and services. And the best part? You're earning extra rewards for it. You're making one asset do the job of many. It's incredibly efficient.
And the benefits here? They are huge. I'm talking about insane capital efficiency, right? Your money is literally doing two jobs at once. This makes security so much cheaper for new projects, and it creates this solid foundation, this bedrock for a whole new generation of services to be built on top. And that right there, that's the world that KernelDAO is building for. They saw this restaking revolution on the horizon and decided to build their entire vision around it. I mean, check out this quote from their light paper. They want to be a core pillar of this omni-chain restaking architecture. Okay, omni-chain is just a fancy way of saying they want to work across all the blockchains, not just be stuck on one. They're not thinking small here. They want to be at the very heart of this new security standard for everything. So, how do you even begin to tackle a vision that big? Well, they didn't just build one product. Nope. They came at it with a three-pronged attack, a whole suite of products that all work together.
All right, let's break down these three core products and see exactly how they create this powerful ecosystem.
First up, we have Kernel. This is their shared security product, and it's built specifically for the BNB chain. Basically, it lets people use assets they already have, like BNB or even Bitcoin, to help secure brand new projects launching in that ecosystem.
And the response? It was absolutely explosive. We're talking about $300 million in total value locked, or TVL, in just a matter of weeks. When you see numbers like that, it's a huge signal that the market was basically starving for a solution like this.
Okay, product number 2 is their flagship. It's the big one, Kelp. It's a liquid restaking token and LRT on Ethereum. Now, it solves a really important problem. See, when you normally restake your crypto, it's kind of locked up. You can't use it. Kelp fixes that. It gives you a token back called RSESTH that you can then take and use all over the place in DeFi. Your money stays liquid.
And if you thought the last number was big, hold on. The market response here has been just staggering. Kelp is sitting on around $2 billion in TVL. Yeah, that's billion with the B. That kind of scale just screams how critical liquid restaking has become for the entire crypto world.
And if you look behind that huge TVL number, the story gets even crazier. We're talking more than 400,000 unique people restaking, over 50 integrations with other DeFi platforms. I mean, it's no surprise it's cemented itself as the second largest liquid restaking token on all of Ethereum.
So the third piece of this puzzle is called Gain, and Gain is all about making your life easy. It's basically a one-click solution. These are automated yield vaults that go out and find the absolute best strategies to maximize the returns on your assets. You just click, and it does the hard work.
And yep, just like the others, Gain found its people almost overnight. It pulled in over $200 million in TVL super fast. It just goes to show you, people love these simple, high-yield solutions. So when you look at all three together, you really get a sense of the scale. I mean, Kelp is obviously the giant here at around $2 billion, but Kernel and Gain are no small players either, with hundreds of millions each. When you add it all up, you're looking at a cohesive ecosystem that's managing over $2.5 billion. That's just massive. So here's how it all clicks together. It's like a perfect loop. You start with Kernel, which provides that core shared security. Then, Kelp steps in and makes those secured assets liquid and useful again. And finally, Gain takes those liquid assets and puts them to work to maximize your yield. See? Each piece feeds right into the next, creating this really powerful, self-reinforcing cycle.
But what's the glue that holds this whole multi-billion-dollar operation together? Well, that would be the token itself.
And this is really the key takeaway. The kernel token. It's the connective tissue for everything. It's not a token for Kelp or a token for Gain. It's one unified token for the entire ecosystem. It's designed to power everything and distribute rewards across all three platforms, Kernel, Kelp, and Gain.
So, what's next on the agenda? I mean, they've built this incredible foundation on Ethereum and BNB chain. Now, they're setting their sights on, well, pretty much everywhere else.
Their roadmap is seriously ambitious. Think about it. They only really started this journey last year, and they've already built out these core products. The next logical step is expanding to other blockchains. But the really exciting part, they're looking beyond that. They're targeting Bitcoin and tokenized real-world assets, RWAs. We're talking about things like stocks, real estate. That's a multi-trillion-dollar market they're aiming for.
And so, all of this leaves us with one final massive question to think about. What we're seeing here with projects like KernelDAO is the construction of a whole new kind of digital infrastructure. So you have to wonder, is this idea of shared rentable security going to become the very bedrock of our entire digital economy? How they and we answer that question, well, that's going to define the next decade of this space.